Well, hey gang, how you doing? It's Jonathan again for Tailhunter Sportfishing, and it's time once again for the Mexican Minute La Paz video fishing report, coming to you from La Paz, Baja Mexico, and this is going to cover the fishing action for 2 weeks. That's right, 2 weeks. You know, for the first time in forever, I was not able to do my fishing report last week. I had some problems with our computer. It was down. I was with the techs for about 7 weeks. It was like being on an island with no way to communicate with anyone for 7 whole days, so I couldn't do my fishing report last week. Also, I got that, that bug that everybody's getting, so I didn't have a voice anyway. But hope wherever you are, you're doing well. Hope you had a great Christmas. Hope the holidays are being good to you as well. Happy New Year to everyone. This is going to cover all of our fishing action, as I said, from the 15th through the 29th of December, 2019. Let's talk a little bit about fishing. Even though I didn't do a report last week, really didn't miss anything. There are a lot of folks in town, but overall it's been kind of a quiet Christmas. There are folks in town, as I said, but most of those are the snowbirds. They're here to get some sunshine, and there has been sunshine. Pretty sunny weather in the 70s, lows in the cooler 60s or so. Very, very pleasant. Still a little breezy. There are some very windy days. There have been a couple days when it's been a little rainy, a little bit of drizzle, but overall a nice time to be in town. But, it's Christmas time. Very, very quiet. Folks are in town, not necessarily to get on the water. There aren't many folks in the water, I tell you that, except for the kite boarders, the windsurfers, the sailboat folks, for a reason, because there's world-class winds. There may be some great days, but then there's these other windy days where literally it's pretty impossible to get out. And if you are out, what's the point? You're just getting beat up, battered, hard to fish. So the kiteboarders, the windsurfers are loving this. Fishermen, not so much. Folks are in town to grab some sunshine, maybe swim with the whale sharks, lie on the beach a little bit, and that's pretty much it. But there were a few people out this week. There's some pargo inshore. Most of this fishing is going to be inshore, close to the rocks. Because even if the waves are crashing, even if there's wind, there's still some good action to be had close to shore. The reefs, the rocks are still pretty productive. There's cabria up to about 5-10 pounds. A lot of smaller ones that are getting released, but some good action on those. Plus, there's some snapper out there. Again, a really good eating fish. You can have some really good fun on these 1-2 pound snapper. Some larger pargo as well. There's jack crevalle. There's bonito. So no lack of action. It's just that, some folks come down. I get a phone call. I get an email. I'm coming down. I want to go fishing this week. I want to catch a marlin. I want to catch a dorada. I want to catch tuna. I got to tell them, this is the wrong time of the year. From November to April is our off season, mainly because it's windy. There's another complication because of the wind, and that's getting live bait. We're a live bait fishery. Almost 99% of our fishing, if you've been down with us, you know that we fish with live bait. Now, if the wind's blowing, if waves are crashing along those shallow areas where the bait congregate, it's a little tough to get the live bait. So, if you can't get the bait, what are you going to do? Well, trolling these little rapalas, little rebels, the ozuri, mirror lures, stuff like that, those little crankbaits along the rocky areas can still be really, really productive and a lot of fun. Slow trolling those in these shallow areas are going to kick you out. Some pargo, cabria, maybe some jacks will come in there as well. And there's a couple other species, but you can still catch some fish. But like I said, if the winds are blowing, if the waves are crashing, it's going to scatter the bait, or it's going to be very tough for the bait guys or for our own captains to get in close to shore and throw the nets and catch the bait. So anyway, just a heads up on that. As far as this coming week is concerned, it looks like we might have a little bit of rain coming in on Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. There's about a 40 to 50% chance. Don't know how hard it's going to be. Maybe it might be just some drizzle, but definitely days where it's going to be a little bit on the windy side. Probably wouldn't go out. No need to go out. Hang by the pool. Go get yourself a nice lunch. Pick another day to go fishing. Now, one other thing coming up. We're about ready to head out on the road to do our annual road trip. We're going to be appearing in your town, or pretty close to it anyway. We're doing 14 shows this week. We're going to be on the road from the second week of January until just about the middle of April. So hopefully we're going to see you. Our first stop is going to be in Denver at the Denver Convention Center for the International Sportsman's Expo. We've been there, I believe, 18 years. If you're in the area, come down, see us. There's hundreds of booths from all over the world, hunting, fishing, camping, RVs, boats, all kinds of great stuff for the family. Talk about traveling, talk about any kind of outdoor activities. There's some great people. We know a lot of them. We're going to be there as well. Come by our booth, say hi to us. There's some information I'm going to put at the end of this video so you can see where we're going to be over the coming weeks. So anyway, a quick wrap up on what's going on down in La Paz right now. That's going to do it for our Mexican Minute La Paz Fishing Report. Again, wherever you are, hope you're doing well. God bless. Enjoy the rest of the holidays. Happy New Year. We're going to see you in 2020. Get in touch with us real soon if you're planning to come come down. A lot of dates are filling up. Okay, you take care of yourself. This is Jonathan for Tailhunter Sport Fishing, and we'll see you next week.